Here comes the bride, followed by the media. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most talked about weddings ever. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're counting down the most high-profile, notable, paparazzi-covered weddings in modern history.
You are unbelievable.
Thank you.
Number 10. Elvis Presley and Priscilla Beaulieu. When Priscilla Beaulieu married Elvis Presley, she crushed the dreams of countless teenage girls across America, claiming the king of rock and roll for herself. Their wedding was a long time coming. Elvis and Priscilla had met in Germany when she was 14, and rumor has it that when Elvis proposed in 1966, Priscilla had strong-armed him, threatening to otherwise go public about his pursuing her as a minor.
I wanna stick around and wanna get my kick that rock.
However they arrived there, their wedding at the Aladdin Hotel in Las Vegas was one of the biggest stories of 1967. While only 14 guests attended the 8-minute ceremony, Elvis's manager Colonel Parker arranged a press conference and maximized the publicity of the occasion. Number 9. Angelababy and Huang Xiaoming. In 2015, when two of China's biggest stars tied the knot, the nation went nuts. Yang Ying, aka Angelababy, aka the Kim Kardashian of China, is a hugely famous and widely loved singer, actress, and model, while Huang Xiaoming is a similarly high-profile Chinese actor, though nicknameless. Little was kept secret concerning their marriage, which was actually held at the Shanghai Exhibition Center. They invited over 2,000 guests, many of whom are celebrities, and streamed it live online. So it's little wonder that the media was in a frenzy. All in all, the wedding, which involved a holographic castle, cost a reported $31 million. Number 8. Jacqueline Bouvier and John F. Kennedy. Icons, both of them. John F. Kennedy first met Jackie when he was a congressman. The year after he was elected senator, they wed, and what a ceremony it was. It made sense that this one was the talk of the country. Even before JFK's presidency, the Kennedys were arguably the most prolific political family in the nation. In the months leading up to their nuptials, the couple even graced the cover of Life magazine. Jackie and John were married in front of 800 guests, and some 2,000 supporters waiting outside. At the reception held at the lavish Hammersmith farm, hundreds more joined the celebration. Number 7. Britney Spears and Kevin Federline.
This is my journey.
This is my journey.
This is our journey.
Though it may seem like a distant memory now, this relationship was once a huge deal. Media dynamite from the very start, the couple became involved shortly after Federline left actress Shar Jackson, who was pregnant with his second child at the time. They became a tabloid mainstay and the public lapped it up. Then again, it's not every day that one of the biggest pop stars in the world marries a backup dancer after 3 months of dating. The fact that the wedding was a surprise even to guests made the entire affair even juicier. Thankfully, for those feeling left out, the wedding was chronicled in a reality TV series, Britney and Kevin, Chaotic. Number 6. Victoria Adams and David Beckham.
The last time you were here, you just had the 3 boys and Brooklyn, Romeo, Cruz.
When two megastars get together, it's hard not to gush over their every move. Victoria Adams, aka Posh Spice, was pop royalty for a large chunk of the 90s. Meanwhile, Beckham was one of the biggest stars in football, certainly the biggest to European and American audiences. Posh and Becks, as the media dubbed them, met in 97, were engaged in 98, and finally wed in 1999 at Luttrellstown Castle in Ireland. Victoria wore a $17,000 coronet and a $100,000 Vera Wang dress. They kept most of the media away through an exclusive access deal the couple struck with OK magazine. Still, we have amazing photos to mark the lavish occasion. Number 5. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
If you ain't no punk, holla, we want prenup. We want prenup.
No need to worry about gold diggers, Kanye. We have a sneaking suspicion Kim K has plenty of money on her own. Kanye and Kim are both known for their love of the spotlight, but based on the way people clamored for details about their wedding, it seems safe to say that the spotlight loves them right back. It's certainly true that Kim invited media attention for her first wedding to NBA player Kris Humphries, but she didn't have to do anything to get cameras pointed on her and Kanye. The wedding photo they released on Instagram has earned over 2.5 million likes. Number 4. Amal Alamuddin and George Clooney. One's an A-list actor with a long-standing reputation as an eternal bachelor. The other is a high-profile lawyer and activist focused on human rights and international law. Not exactly an obvious match, but hey, the mystery only adds to their appeal. And boy, do these two ever have appeal. Despite the strikingly different careers, Clooney and Alamuddin have at least one thing in common: style, which was very apparent at their wedding. The immaculately dressed couple tied the knot on September 27, 2014 in Venice, and the media was all over it. But with a guest list including John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, and Matt Damon, can you blame them? Number 3. Grace Kelly and Prince Rainier III. He was a European monarch, and she was a beautiful Oscar-winning American actress who became a princess. Rainier III, Prince of Monaco, ruled for nearly 56 years, and he led with grace.
Anything else bothering you?
Who are you?
Speaking of Grace, Grace Kelly retired from acting at the age of 26, so she could marry our aforementioned prince. Hollywood royalty marrying actual royalty? It's little wonder it was dubbed the wedding of the century. When Grace Kelly departed from New York, she was sent off by thousands of waving fans, only to be greeted by a similar crowd when her ship arrived in Monaco. Over April 18th and 19th, 1956, she and Rainier were wed in civil and religious ceremonies. Number 2. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Not every high-profile wedding is treated kindly by the media. Burton was Taylor's 5th husband, and their relationship was controversial to say the least. They met in 1962 while filming Cleopatra, and soon began an affair. At the time, however, both Burton and Taylor were both married. Taylor was considered a homewrecker, and the two were chastised for erotic vagrancy by the Vatican. Nonetheless, Liz and Dick married 9 days after Taylor was granted a divorce in a private ceremony, and while their marriage only got more and more controversial. A divorce, another marriage, and another divorce made for a very interesting romance, and the press couldn't get enough of Liz and Dick. Before we unveil our top picks, here are a few honorable mentions.
Now, you and Katie look like you were having a very good time. And I have to say to you, I have known you for quite a while, and we've spent some hours together. Yes. And you are such an intensely.
You think I'm intense, Oprah?
Intense.
The whole thing, though, it was very simple, very traditional, and both of us wore pink and white because pink is pretty, and white is, the old wedding rhyme, you've chosen right if you're married in white, and then the other half, of course, is you'll forever be blessed if you're married in a vest. And so
When I put the dress on, I'm really happy that I forget about everything.
Really?
It all goes away and I wanted it to be like kind of dreamy and, when everything's a bit soft focus. But it's rock and roll Great Gatsby, obviously. It's not a themed wedding.
Number 1. Lady Diana Spencer and Prince Charles. Sure, some younger viewers may feel that Prince William and Kate Middleton deserve the number 1 spot, and their union was certainly monumental. But in terms of royal weddings, nothing can compare to the 1981 marriage of Lady Di and Prince Charles. Intriguing from the start, Diana met Charles when he was dating her sister. He quickly began courting Diana, and they were secretly engaged for weeks before going public. On July 29, 1981, they were wed in St. Paul's Cathedral. At the time of their marriage, Lady Diana was only 20 years old. The wedding was watched by over 750 million people on television, while the streets were lined with 600,000 people celebrating.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.